Welcome to the Scott Townsend Show, brought to you by Dietzo Man Productions.
We don't keep weight off is because it's how we talk.
Good point.
So if I said I lost 10 pounds,
Right.
if I told you I lost my keys
You don't have them.
and I'm doing what?
Looking for them. Right. Good point, Scott. That's a good point.
If I lost my dog,
Yeah.
I
I'm
want
looking
my
for
dog
them.
back.
You're right. That's a great point.
if I lost Matthew in the mall one time,
Yeah.
guess what I was doing?
Looking for Matthew. Yeah. Yeah. That's a great point.
When we lose weight, it implies that we're looking for it, and we usually find it.
Yep.
Hey, this is Scott Townsend. Thanks for joining the Scott Townsend Show. And today I'm with, once again, Mark McKinnon. Mark, how's it going?
A great day, Scott.
Good. So we were doing this series, 57 Things I Would Tell My Younger Self or 20-year-old self. And we've been through 9, 10 of these things so far. I had Mark pick a number between 1 and 57 at random, and he picked number 50. And number 50 is, the one thing I would tell my younger self is, a steady drop fills the bucket. And so what I mean by that is my dad used to say this constantly. Constantly. Steady drop fills the bucket. So what do you think he meant by that?
I thought he probably meant maybe if you continue to do the same thing over and over again, you're going to reach the goal you're headed for.
Right.
Is that right?
Right.
Okay.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah. But profound, let me tell you that.
But profound, yeah. Why is it profound?
Because most people they don't stick to things. They start things, and most people start quickly and with enthusiasm and excited. And when they don't see the bucket get filled overnight, they just say, I want another bucket. So what they've got is they've got 8 or 10 buckets going all at the same time and not filling any of them.
Right. And the other thing is, too, is sometimes, myself included, will start off gangbusters.
Yeah.
I mean, just going whole hog on this thing. And you get tired, wore out, burned out, and then, you don't pace yourself.
Mm-hmm.
The saying is a steady drop. It's not a steady stream.
Right.
It's a steady drop over time fills the bucket. So measure yourself, pace yourself. Like I told Matthew, I said, you're going to be working for a long time. So pace yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to try to do it all today or tomorrow. Pace yourself. Take vacations. Work hard when you're working. Take care of your family when you're at home.
Yeah. It's a simple thought, isn't it?
It's very simple.
But it is a challenge, a steady drop. That's not very much. And we want to do things, like you said, I want a steady flow. I want to see it happen. I want to see that thing filling up continuously. So I think it's a challenge to live life like that, to be honest with you. But it's good. It's a good insight for sure.
It's the little things. When you think of a drop, you think of a little thing.
Yeah.
It's the culmination of a bunch of little things over time that produce great results.
Right.
There are times when you have big efforts, huge pushes towards something, but overall, like a marriage, is built over time with the little daily disciplines of showing affection, being kind, serving the other person, putting the other person first.
Mm-hmm.
The little, you don't have to give them a bar of gold every day. It's just saying I love you, or how was your day, or scratching their back, or in my case, getting my back scratched, or whatever.
Well, I remember John Maxwell. He wrote a book. It was called Today Matters. I really liked that book because it circled in on the importance of just doing something every day. We have a tendency to do it one day, skip 4 or 5 days, go back to it the fifth day. And so not only does that lead to frustration, but it leads to not being a steady drip. So you don't ever, the bucket takes much longer to fill, which of course we know it leads to incredible frustration when you're trying to achieve something and you don't see something. So it's so important to do something, like you said, with your wife, with your kid, exhibiting kindness every day to somebody, every day will fill the bucket to where kindness will come back to you in your life. I mean, that's what I think about something like that. Or a steady drip. I'm putting $5 in my savings account every week. That doesn't seem like a lot till you've done that for 10 years and you go back and look at it and see how filled your bucket is.
Right.
And so I think what your dad was trying to tell us was, if you'll just stay with it, it will produce exactly what it's supposed to produce, which is provision, love, grace. Our pastor just spoke about the importance of patience in our life. And if you read in the Bible, it talks about the fruits of the Spirit, and it says patience, and what follows patience is kindness, self-control, peace, and joy. If you're not a person of patience or a steady drop type person, you probably never will be a person of joy, a person of self-control. So practicing patience is a big thing to me. With kids, with other people, with employees,
People on the road,
people at a restaurant, people at a grocery store, because I want what I want, and the world has told us that we should have all of it, and all of it right now.
Thank you for joining the Scott Townsend Show. We'll be back right after this.
Daylight Donuts, man, they've got the best tasting donuts, sausage wraps, pastries in Northeast Oklahoma. And also, if you'll tell the staff there, hey, Scott Townsend said to give me a large spicy pig, they'll give you a free large spicy sausage wrap. But you have to tell them Scott Townsend sent you. So tell them, hey, Scott Townsend told me to tell you to give me a large spicy pig. So there's the offer. There's the call to action. So go to Pop's Daylight Donuts. Say hi to Mark for me. And go to Pop's Daylight Donuts and get you some.
Adventure. That's where it begins. We look to create and document our moments in time while embracing the majestic wonder and beauty of the great outdoors. Our quest is to explore the back roads of the Ozarks, camping, fishing, and just getting lost. Refresh your spirit and join us on our next adventure.
Paul and his crew invite you to subscribe to the Castafly Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. It's kind of like, can you imagine trying to go to the gym every fifth day, you're starting over every fifth day, if you had a disciplined little bit every day building up. But if you take that big long break, then you're back to square one and you're sore and
You're rebuilding all over again.
You're starting over all over again.
Yeah, because guys used to say to me how they go to the gym 6 times a week. I thought, how do you go to the gym 6 days a week? Well, I didn't understand that in those 6 days, they might be spending 15 minutes a day in the gym 6 days in a row, working on one particular part of everything that was going on.
Right.
And so the result of that, going 6 times a day for a year, well, they were ripped. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
I mean, ripped, because that steady drop. They went in every day, spent 15 minutes every day. And so I tried to do that with walking. I figured if I can walk a long ways, and I like to walk a long ways, but at this point in my life, I now walk between 3.5 and 5 miles every day. Well, that gives me the result that I want. It's a steady drip. I didn't lose 45 pounds in 1 year, but I have lost 45 pounds in the last 3 years. and I'll continue to lose weight as long as I do that. My goal is to get down to where a particular point I want to get to, which I'll get to. It may not be this year, but I'm going to get to it because I'm steadily every day going to make an investment. So I think, again, what your dad was trying to say was make an investment every day in whatever you're doing, whether it's your wife, whether it's your money, whether it's your kids, your health, even your health. Man, what a big one that is, Scott. How long do we sometimes go in between taking care of ourselves and not taking care of ourselves? I remember I was so unfit before I was 50. I thought, wow, can I be fit by the time I'm 50? And I started about at 48, and I made good progress, but I wasn't where I wanted to be. I've continued now. It's been 11 years ago. 11 years ago this started. From that point until today, I've lost a total of 47.5 pounds. And not only lost it, but I've maintained it.
Kept it off. And it's not coming back because I steadily do the same thing every day in my life to make sure I stay at that situation. Can I go off on a tangent? And
Please,
we'll close?
go ahead.
When people say I lost, I mean, I'm not dogging you on this. But
You are dogging me.
When I heard you, I think one of the reasons why we don't keep weight off is because it's how we talk.
Good point.
So if I said I lost 10 pounds,
Right.
if I told you I lost my keys
You don't have them.
and I'm doing what?
Looking for them. Right. Good point, Scott. That's a good point.
If I lost my dog,
Yeah.
I
I'm
want
looking
my
for
dog
them.
back.
You're right. That's a great point.
if I lost Matthew in the mall one time,
Yeah.
guess what I was doing?
Looking for Matthew. Yeah. Yeah. That's a
So
great point.
When we lose weight, it implies that we're looking for it, and we usually find it.
And more, right? And more.
So I've changed what I say. Instead of saying I'm going to lose weight,
Yeah.
I want to get it off. I want to get rid of it.
Right.
I'm not, because once I get rid of it, I'm not looking for it.
Right.
I'm throwing it away, whatever. That's just a rant.
No, but it's a great point, because the thing that I've changed to, and I'm surprised I said lost, 'cause I don't usually say it anymore, is I've changed my way of my lifestyle. I'm looking for a lifestyle change, not a quick fix. And that's the truth about the steady drop thing. I'm looking for something that I can sustain in my life. So I'm not looking for a quick 20 off or a quick 15 off, because I will find it back. You're right.
Yeah.
Instead, I'm just doing the things on a daily basis, steadily, boom, boom,
Right.
boom, and I don't get the result as fast as you might want to get it, but I still get the results. There's people who have lost more weight than I've lost and found it over these last 11 years. I've gotten rid of that, changed my lifestyle, and I haven't found it again.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That's good, Scott. Thank you.
So
Made me really think today. That was really good. I really like that. That's a great analogy. Thank you for sharing that.
you bet. Well, okay. So steady drop fills the bucket, and if you have comments, questions, concerns, send an email to scott@scotttownsend.info. For Mark McKinnon, this is Scott Townsend. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.
The Scott Townsend Show is a Dietzo Man production. For more episodes, visit the Scott Townsend Show YouTube channel, listen on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.